Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. No bosses available, but great performances. Let's look at this medium, darkest, level 6. Wait, that's a boss. We don't want to go there. Absolute. Are you out of your mind? I've gotten some great advice. Some of this advice I've been accidentally putting into practice already. Stall on missions as long as possible. You know, in order to get the maximum stress heal. Look up what curios do. We've been doing a better job of that. Experiment less with stuns, more with damage. And try antiquarians for gold runs. It's been working out okay. We must have more level 1 bosses still to go. So I have an idea. We are gonna need to fight the mermaid or whatever the heck this enemy is called. The siren. The siren. But Ruka, Grave Robber, Tomo, Fox Mulder, they're almost fully leveled. Leveled out is what I mean. So I don't think I want to use them because then we're gonna have to go in with a fresh party, which I think is a bad idea. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we take... Excuse me, Tomo, welcome to the... You heard me say your name? Hello, Tomo. You don't get to go on this mission. You get to fight the boss. He says that's fine. Okay. I want to roll a mission that doesn't require... Basically, I'm going to take disposable heroes. And maybe we'll use them again, maybe we won't. It's a short mission. We don't really roll a bleed gesture, but that's fine. So it would be like our new Crusader. Do you have a heal of any sort? Battle heal? Yes. And heal 1-to-1. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it would be like kind of a suicide run, you know what I mean? Doesn't the abomination... Or that's a flagellant. Does the flagellant have heals? Stress minus 10, but raises your own stress. Transfer bleed. That's interesting. Well, I mean, where do you like to be? You like to be in the front slot? Fair enough. We could roll you, because we've never used you before. Could be interesting. And then, I suppose... We know what a shield breaker does. The only problem with this mission right now is that we don't have a healer. But I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. Unless... The abomination is more of like a stress healer sort of situation. Forget the shield breaker, dude. We've used them enough. Put the abomination here. Have I done enough to explain, by the way, like why I'm handling things the way that I appear to be handling them so far? Like, I don't want to take Fox Mulder as a healer because he'll probably level up and then they're ineligible for these, like, short missions, right? Like, if I put Nick here, isn't he... Or have I been under the impression falsely that that causes problems? Like, if I put Malf here? Yeah, I won't waste my talents on that trivial errand. Okay, so we could probably roll a level 3 on a level 1 mission, and that would be fine. So maybe we can use Fox Mulder. And because it's a bit of a short mission, I mean, we could roll the Antiquarian and just try for a gold run. We're not really worried whether these heroes live or die, so next episode, in all likelihood, we'll fight the mermaid, the siren. This episode, perhaps not. Okay. -2 speed, plus 15 accuracy, plus 4 crit. I'm gonna try it on you. You're not gonna do that much damage, but we want to, I don't know, raise your chance of a crit heal. Anyway. Yo, sort by rarity, please. Where did I put the... I immediately lost it. If you're in position 4, position 4, position 4. There we go. -2 speed, hopefully not that big of a deal. Antiquarian. You need extra protection. Lower damage does not matter. I'm gonna do the same thing, Feather Crystal. Abomination, I have no idea. Your dodge is 7. Virtue chance, unlikely to matter here. I mean, you do blight, right? We're going to the cove, though, so, like, I don't know, blight might be useful, but might not be the most important thing. Why not give you that? And then minus 20% healing skills, I think that's actually fine. And, you know, your dodge is already 0, so let's just make that -8. Okay. Provide. I'm gonna get out the cheat sheet. Again, I still think I'm over-preparing for most of these missions. If you just give me a moment to get out the cheat sheet, I'll take a look. We're Cove short. We want gold and antiquities. So give me 8 food, 3 shovels, are you crazy? 2 bandages, 1 skeleton key, 8 torches. Look at that. Now, if that's not an expedited inventory, I don't know what is. So this is just to trigger the siren to show up. We're going to the cove and we're going knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. What those knocks do? No, Tomo, it's not on the door. You're cool. It says, hello, siren, we're here, and we're messing up your foyer. Please let us in.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Just want to make sure everybody's functional in their current positions. Okay. Explore 90% of rooms, very simple. We'll just ignore the one directly above us. I also got a tip that apparently the best way to keep your torches high is to keep your light between 50 and 75, not between 75 and 100. So I'm going to try to use that. Let's see. Transform is a heal, but it also gives stress to everybody. Manacles is a stun that doesn't do much damage. Absolution is a self-stress heal and heal. And Beast's Bile. Very low damage, but blight chance. Your blight resist is insanely low. It's either that or go for the stun. Stun damage 3 to 5. I think the dot is where we're gonna go here. Alright, now, Antiquarian. A nervous stab. Extremely unlikely to get a kill. Let's just have ourselves be protected. Your dodge is like 0. Your dodge is okay. Let's have ourselves be protected by the abomination. Fox Mulder. I like pulling the stress unit unless we can kill him. He's gonna have to get critted, so it's only a 13% chance to kill. I'd rather pull. Hopefully at the front he does, well, hopefully at the front he just gets destroyed, right? Self-stress heal, suffer, clear mark, transfer bleed. Exsanguinate. You can only use it when you're below 40%. Fair enough. We need to hit for 4. That'll do.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Well, we killed the stress dealer right off the bat. This shouldn't be a hard mission, by the way. The only reason it should be even slightly hard is because we have an antiquarian instead of like a better damage dealer, I suppose. So I would like to maybe stack blight. This guy's unlikely to be blighted. Oh, no, he's only got 10%. He's got 0% resist, even though he looks like a bag of poison. We need to hit for 5. It's possible. I actually think that in the future we should have the flagellant guard the antiquarian and be marked. The reason for that is that he has abilities he can only use when he's lower on HP. I'm basically just gonna have to ask for your sympathy and support, because I've never used this character before. So it might take me a little bit to learn the ins and outs. Oh my god. That is an insane attack. We gotta get some heals out here. We'll start with the antiquarian. He's got the lowest HP to begin with. Very modest bleed. Big misses, please. That's a big hit. We really just... I think we might want to consistently buff ourselves. This is just stress relief, though. Self. Heal 34% of your maximum HP.
As the fiend falls.
Yo, there's something to that. Okay. But he is debuffed. He doesn't get heals for a while. Fair enough.
So clearly in view.
It only saves us 3 damage, but why not, right? So we're trying to loot as many antiques as possible. I appreciate the scouting. Getting interested in the idea of this flagellant. At least, how do you say? Because if people are like, you say vessel wrong, you say flagellant wrong. Is it flagellant? That seems a little bit too, you know, biological. like he's using flagella to get himself around. I don't know about that one. Just gonna be honest with you.
Another mariner.
Another mariner?
Misfortune.
But is it Ichiro or Ken Griffey Jr.? Antiquities, please. Alright, this time we're gonna go down, because it means that we have to backtrack less. Watch out for torches. $60, $70, $60, $40. You know what? I'm gonna have the antiquarian do it. Even though they got caught, our Fox Mulder, our occultist, is weak, so I don't want to risk him taking damage that could put him in a delicate spot. Barnacle-crusted chest. This seems like bandages to me. What are you talking about? It's not bandages. Curios. By the way, I realize I have no bear taffy, and I have no Corey, so those are next on the list. When we get named characters, I feel very bad that we forgot both of those. Because when you start going for a fictional character for a name instead of your own friends, oh, it's Shovel. Interesting. You gotta act that you made a mistake, basically. Minor antique. So that's my bad. I'm sure people have been shouting for a week. Add Bear Taffy. Add Corey. It's my mistake. It's my mistake, honestly. A few more battles here. Antiques, please.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Doing all right on gold so far. We really want to surprise. Come on! 36% chance of failing both of those. We really want to surprise our enemies here, so I'm going to raise the torch quality just a little bit. No surprises. They tend to be fast as well, which is dangerous. Okay, I mean, do you transform? Or do you go for maybe a stun? I think we would like to kill at least one of these units before they get a chance to attack. So let's get a double dot. And then we'll see how things go after that point. Like, punish on this guy. Hoping for good damage. He's taking 6 damage, so he needs to get hit for 2. Now, we're in exsanguinate territory. Oh, he gets to go first. No! He's on death's door. And we didn't give him the virtue ring. Please let my occultist go.
Grievous injury.
It's alright. No sweat yet. No sweat yet. Not good, but no sweat. That's a roll. I can live with that. 7 HP. Hopefully you can still be in exsanguinate territory. This guy's already dead. It's dangerous, right? Like, are you really going to use Protect Me on this guy? I think this time we would rather mark our Abomination. Just to maybe take some heat off of our Flagellant up there at the front. Similar situation here, except this time I believe you go for Manacles, the Hands of Fate. Put a stun on him, let the dot do its damage. Buys us a turn of not getting hit by him. Good stuff. Alright, Fox Mulder's back up. Antiquarian healed for 8. Resisted the bleed. Life's good.
Slowly, gently.
Truly, madly, deeply do. Okay. So you do get a debuff when you do this, but We don't have an AoE, so I actually think we just crush this guy and make sure he dies. Heals for 7. Looking okay now. We really want to do some stress heals for sure. Mostly on the antiquarian. A little bit of a dodge buff on everybody. Okay, more heals. This time, you healed yourself for 30. That's absurd. That is one heck of a crit. Okay, so we can exsanguinate again. Might as well. Again, I mean, that heal was pretty... Does it get worse every time you use it? Maybe that's the rub. You're dead, but also stunned.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Now you... Wow. A little stress relief on the antiquarian. Doesn't happen all that often. We get to go first. Just gonna hit a stun. The stun, its whole purpose is for a stall to hopefully give us a chance to do a little stress heal. Or well, really, to be honest with you, just some regular heals is fine as well. Already used all our bandages, that's correct. Heal for 6, can't complain. Can complain a little bit, but... acceptable. It raises your stress. I absolutely should have known that by reading the tooltip. Okay. Is what it is, though. Antiques, please. We do have a skeleton key. Got a blightstone out of it, which is probably... like, we should be selling trinkets we never use, I'm assuming. We haven't run into too many gold-related problems lately, but... I have to imagine that we'd probably prefer to. This is, in my opinion, absolutely blight territory. We got strong enemies. The dot is going to be good. And stealth enemies as well. So having an AoE blight is important here. We could punish on this guy. I just don't know if it's likely to... I mean, it'll do 1 damage. Could crit. We could endure, but it seems not like a very good idea. We could transfer the bleed, but that's literally transferring 1 damage. I guess we'd rather just smack you and hope for the best, but... oh, dude, the bleed, actually, I gotta read the tooltips better. It's really what it comes down to. Abyssal can hit both of these guys, and this guy's already blighted for 2, so I think you gotta take a chance at it killing him. And it will indeed. We do need heals, but stress is much more of a concern right now.
A death by inches.
Brine. Brine, brine, everywhere's a brine. Water-based vinegar, marination. Rhymes. Doesn't really work. So the bleed is 4 points. Oh my lord. So it's actually a kill on these guys if it bleeds, which is absurd, but also awesome. Feels like a bile.
Press this advantage.
Yeah, we got them all killed. Little low on HP, thankfully we are going to get another chance to heal. I think we should heal this guy. I hate that oh, is he debuffed? Because of reasons? I don't know. Because it feels like a crit for 6 doesn't make sense.
Unforgiving.
Alright. Made it through. Inventory is looking hot. Dude, this is a pretty... we're getting 2 birds stoned at once is really what's happening, right? Like, we need to get the boss, but also we're getting some extra gold out of the situation as well. So we have 1 more combat. I'm going to do this final walk here first. Second to last walk, I suppose. Antiques in the sconce. Antiques in the sconce. You know it to be true. This time, you can go for it. I don't think we're going to get enough stress healing. That's my bad. The party composition, while not necessarily terrible, is not it's not good for group stress heal, I think. Or I don't have the right skills for it, at least. I think in this final room, let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Second to last room, I should say. Even if we starve, we can eat 2 food per person, still. We only need to eat 1. We got a little bit left over. So barnacle is shovel. We should be okay to do it. Makes more inventory space as well. Look at that.
Stuff is only the first test. Now it must
Okay,
be
final
carried
bit of
home.
combat. Pop the torch. Little food. Little food. Little food. Looking good, but we are going to have to stress heal in town. Let's pop torch as well. Head into this next room. Surprise, please. Beauty. Okay, if we can get stress healer and if possible the pelagic grouper, I'd be real pleased. Thing is, our HP is real bad. I could go for the attack on this guy, and then the punish might kill you. How are we going to kill you, though? Yeah, I'm going to, instead of buffing, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive and at least try to kill this guy before he can attack. Sadly, I think we have to... Actually, probably you're better off going for a stun here. I'm not trying to over-rely, just trying to buy us some more time. Then punish. I was going to say should get a kill, but we're going to be a little bit below where we need to be for that. You need to take 2 damage. Can you take 2 damage via anything I can offer? I don't believe so. So we're going to try to draw the stress unit up front so our melee units can tackle it next turn. That's a hit. This guy's already stressed, so I'm not really sweating it too much. He was already going to have to go to the tavern. It was a C-word slash. They did the slash. They did the C-word slash. So we're going to go for full dodges, even though I think we've hit 1 dodge this entire time so far. Don't you dare. Thank you. I'm going to say that that's 100% a result of me having buffed the dodge, so you're welcome, me, for that smart decision. We could use... Actually, you know what? A Beast's Bile is totally acceptable here. If it hits the Acolyte, she's dead to Bile. The Brawler gets hit with the DOT. You guys like PYT by Michael Jackson? I got an idea. I want debuffing DOT. It doesn't really rhyme, but you know, it's a start. I'm just working, you know, I'm working on it is what I'm trying to say. It's got a long way to go. Sweet, we took a turn to heal for -1. That's always nice. And by nice, I mean annoying. Nah, dude, the dodges solely due to my own performance and decision-making process. We find ourselves in this incredible position. So I am gonna... Nobody's favorite move, but the stun is okay damage. So I thought it was a decent option here. I could hit you for 5, but it's unlikely. Let's stack some dodge buffs. You're lucky. I'm gonna count that as like a half dodge, because I only took 6 damage. You're crushed. We go first, please. I still think just stacking buff or stacking dodge is fine here. Is there any stress relief? Yeah, but you don't really need it because you're on 5. Clutch crit. What I was gonna say is we could have our flagellant try to take some stress away. Are you dead? Not dead. Like, here's the thing. What are you at, 77? If our flagellant can take enough stress away from our antiquarian, then they won't need to go to the Abbey in town. But I really don't want to put you on, like... Or do I care if you're on Death's Door? Or not Death's Door, but if you go insane. I don't think I care if you go insane. as long as we save some money. You become rapturous. That doesn't seem that bad.
The bulwarks of the mind have
I mean, you did say all flesh must perish, and I wasn't necessarily sure what that was all about, but that's okay. Dude, okay, that's a mission. That's a mission.
push on.
Some smarter decisions, some poor decisions, I'm sure, but
We will find all manner of
feeling
great
relatively
and terrible
okay.
things in this water.
Early riser, that's fine. Stress eater, not that big of a deal. Ruined scrounger, that's okay. Warren's tactician, that's okay. And Fox Mulder didn't even level up, so we didn't even have to worry about it in the first place.
We dug for months.
Okay, tapeworm,
years,
creeping coffer
an
gone, no
eternity.
event in town.
And we
If we
were
embark,
rewarded
we
with
do have the boss
madness.
fight. It is the siren. Ooh, minus 20% max HP is so annoying, though. Well, I guess we got so much gold, too. I guess we'll do maintenance real quick. So, we definitely... Here's the thing. Flagellant, he covers his head with shame. Just like Corey does. I'm not being mad at it, you know, it's a baldness curse, but, it is what it is, Corey. Well, you only go... What? The flagellant can't have his stress treated anywhere? Only the lash for me. Hold up. Does that mean you can only go... Hey, caretaker, you're being a real piece of garbage right now. Nobody else needs stress relief. We'll probably get some upgrades, though. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.